Hong Kong journalist Shirley Leung remembers the day when the Hong Kong newspaper Apple Daily was forced to shut down in 2021.
The closing of Apple Daily for me and some of my colleagues will be very traumatic.
Leung was a features reporter at Apple Daily. Following the paper's closure, she worked briefly as an independent journalist in Hong Kong. Then in 2023, she moved to Taiwan to start a new media outlet called Photon Media, which provides uncensored news from Hong Kong.
I can see it is very important for Hong Kong people or readers to know what's happening outside Hong Kong and to provide them with different perspectives.
In 2019, Hong Kong's residents took to the streets. They protested proposed changes in policy that would allow people in Hong Kong to be extradited to China. The Hong Kong government introduced the national security law the following year to quash dissent. Pro-democracy media outlets including Apple Daily and its founder, Jimmy Lai, became targets of the government's crackdown. Despite the increased pressure on the journalism community, Hong Kong Chief Executive John Lee said in April that the media can ask questions but should avoid provoking conflicts.
For me, it's about the death of, it's not the fall, but the death, I guess, of press freedom.
More than 9,000 kilometers away in England, Benson Wong is also trying to keep Hong Kong press freedom alive. An academic and columnist, Wong has been writing about sensitive topics for a UK-based diaspora media called The Chaser since 2022.
The Hong Kong local newspaper, they have a disclaimer saying that we will not trigger the hate or even will bribe with the Hong Kong law, something like that. People want to say something, but they cannot say so. My article, in some ways, in some aspect, can say what they want for them.
Both Wong and Leung say staying financially sustainable is a big challenge for diaspora media as they struggle to maintain a space for alternative voices.
That kinds of diaspora media platforms, they can only rely on very limited income, like maybe the YouTube programs, or even some people who actively donate to support those media platforms.
Like I heard that other diaspora medias are in different places, they're cutting off staffs and laying off staffs and cutting budgets.
Facing financial challenges for her own news outlet, Leung says she'll do her best to keep writing about Hong Kong news. From the outside, William Yang, VOA News, Taipei.